Rachel Holt for Nesson.com. Thanks for joining our fantasy football chat. I'm joined by John Halpin of Fox Sports. John, thanks for being here.
Anytime. Happy to be here.
All right, we're on to week 7. It's hard to believe, and it's the halfway point for many people in their fantasy football leagues, depending on when the playoffs are. So that's kind of crazy. There were some guys like David Johnson, Drew Brees, Ezekiel Elliott, the names that we all come to think that they're going to have a great week and just anticipate it. To you, who had the most impressive performance?
Those names you mentioned were all great, and for some of them it was about time. Some of them it was more of the same, like David Johnson. He's fantastic. Jay Ajayi on the Dolphins, running back, was just fantastic. 204 yards. And the funny part about that was on Sunday morning, the Dolphins sort of announced that Arian Foster was going to be active. And we all sort of went, oh, okay, great. So maybe we can play Foster today. So nobody started Ajayi, at least nobody I can think of. He went out there and got over 200 yards. I think moving forward, after the way Ajayi has played, and that's 2 games like that in the past few weeks, I don't think Foster's getting that job back unless something happens to Ajayi. If you can still get Ajayi in your league, he's available in 57% of leagues at foxsports.com. You really need to go grab him because it looks like he has a job.
Okay, and Odell Beckham Jr., we already mentioned him as having a great week 6. Is he one of the guys that you think is just going to continue to rise and continue to have great weeks moving forward?
He's going to be a top 5 fantasy receiver. He's going to have games like he had Sunday, and maybe he'll have a few off games, but they're trying to feed him the ball, and when they do, he's one of those receivers, kind of like Antonio Brown, Julio Jones, who's almost uncoverable. Not quite, but pretty close. So he's going to get his no matter how much teams focus on it.